Oh hey, good evening. I'm Jessica Rilling, the Director for Decorah Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm pleased to be with you tonight for our virtual gala event. Thank you to our partner, C&C Trivia, Eric, Andrew, and Megan. You'll be seeing more of them later. Thanks for tailoring this trivia night to a chamber event. We really appreciate it. I want to also say thank you, Eric Sessions and John Gooden, who played during the pre-show. You sounded great. I want to thank our members and our supporters, and of course you joining us, our participants, and anyone who chose to give extra or donate tonight. Thank you. This is our big annual event. We wish we could see you in person, but this is the next best thing. And your gift, your support helps us do work all year round. We like to serve our community in the good years, and we know that there are hard years too, just like 2020 was and 2021 too. So thank you for your gift and your support that make our work possible. I want to also thank our event sponsors. Tonight specifically, we had just a lot of support come together from the community. Thank you to our premier event sponsor, Decorah Bank and Trust. Ben Grimstead will be reading you your final question. Thank you to our round sponsors, JB Holland Construction and Car Auto Group. You'll see Bill and Kelly later in pre-recorded questions. Well, you'll be watching them in real time, so you'll just see them. Thank you to our drink sponsors, Rubiat and Dietz. Perhaps you're enjoying one of the beverages tonight, the Sweet Greens from Route 43, or the West Water Street Old Fashioned or Quarantine Mule, prepared by Rubiat. Sounds delicious. Our music tonight, our local tunes, are sponsored by Seed Savers Exchange, A&J Petersburg, and Stanley Engineered Fastening. Thank you. We love to be able to support our local musicians. Our grand prize tonight, $500, is possible because of our sponsor, Hacker Nelson. I'm sure they would advise you to invest it wisely. So yeah, don't drink your signature drink too fast. I look forward to spending the rest of Friday night with you, answering questions that are about this place we love. And I hope to see you soon, maybe out on the river. Have a good night.
I love it!
Yay,
Jessica!
Jessica!
Oh my gosh, we have been so excited for tonight. I'm Andrew.
I'm Eric.
And we are the hosts for tonight's gala. We have been laughing ourselves silly at texts from friends coming in, dying laughing at Fromm trying to drink the old-fashioned from Rubiat out of the bag.
Out of the bag.
And
Not good,
failing
Zach.
horribly. Come on,
Zach.
Frammy. Come on, Frammy. Welcome, everybody.
So you put it in a glass. Cheers, friends.
Cheers. Cheers to you. Cheers to the Decorah Chamber.
Chin chin.
Thanks for joining us to support a great cause tonight. We are so happy that you are here, and we are so excited to get to be part of this fun night.
Yes.
All right, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? Thanks to John Gooden and Eric Sessions for sharing their music tonight, and thank you to Seed Savers Exchange, A&J Petersburg Agency, and Stanley Engineered Fastening for being the local tunes sponsors.
Rules! We work on the honor system, so we trust that you are not Googling any of these answers. So we ask you to use your brains, or your friends' brains, but not your fingers or your electronic devices.
You may see us on our phones,
Yes.
but that's because we're texting
the
the rest of the trivia crew.
Our team to make sure the back end is all working correctly, so you guys can still have fun and win some cool prizes.
Woot woot.
There are 3 rounds of questions, 10 questions each round, and then there's a final round where you can wager any or all of your points, and then the winner gets, like
my
Jessica
gosh.
said,
It's huge tonight.
you get $500 of chamber dollars.
$100 of chamber dollars. Thank you to Hacker Nelson and the Farm Bureau Financial Services for their amazing support of being the grand prize sponsors.
Yes, very much so.
We also are throwing in a free week of trivia registration because some of you are first-time trivia players and we would love to have you come back.
Yeah.
So the winning team gets a free week of trivia for some time in the future. And
Yep.
we will hook you up with a code that'll
Yep.
get you that
We'll email
that
you a
registration.
code that you can use at checkout on our website for when you play regular trivia whenever you want. 1 week free.
So $500 and free trivia free trivia registration, which are not the same value, but we hope the same amount of fun.
Yes.
Huge thank you tonight to our event's premier sponsor, Decorah Bank and Trust. Super generous, always supporting community ventures.
Yes.
Strong supporters of the Decorah Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
Special thanks also to Trivia Round sponsors tonight, JB Holland Construction and the Car Auto Group. You will see more from them.
Yes, definitely. There's more from them. All 3 of those sponsors coming later on tonight.
Yes. And thank you to Rubiat and the Deets app for the fabulous drinks. Cheers.
Ooh. Ah.
Oh, I should drink before I put it down. Don't want to
Yes.
risk the bad luck.
It's bad luck to cheers
We've
and
got
not
the
drink.
Water Street Whiskey Old Fashioned. We have the Quarantined Mule, and from the lovely Route 52,
Route 43.
Route 43. I fail. Sweet Greens Juice.
I watch a
Going
lot of The
52
Price is
because of
Right.
Highway 52. But
No,
it's
it's 43.
Josie
It's Josie's
Jewel's
number. It's
Fail
Josie's
for
number.
Andrew. So thank you to the Deets app and Rubiat for sponsoring these amazing bevies tonight.
I watch too much Prices Right.
You do watch too much Price is Right. It is a true story. The Chamber had an amazing committee that put together tonight's gala. So thank you to Jessica, Drea, Cindy, Linnea, Dom, and everybody else at the Chamber for their help. Thank you to Megan. If you don't know Megan Buckingham is an amazing human who runs all of the behind-the-scenes tech. She programs the scoreboard. She helps with all of the email stuff.
Forms,
She got your
yeah.
emails turned into team registrations, turned into showing up on the scoreboard. She's the best. And also, thank you to Carrie for answering emails about trivia questions and answers. So if there's something that comes up that you're unsure of, you can always email us, and we will have that email address on the screen all night. And then Mike is also helping us with grading tonight. Mike Babine from all the way in Minneapolis,
Yep.
Minnesota.
One of Andrew's classmates from Luther.
You bet.
Yes.
Okay, reminder. Troubleshooting questions and concerns about scoring or answers to tonight's questions can be emailed to courtyardcellartrivia@gmail.com. We are getting information that we are having a little bit of streaming glitchiness, but we are doing our best to keep the stream going strong. So hopefully we restarted the router, we restarted the computer. Hopefully it will catch up soon. All right. Shall we move on? Round 1 tonight.
Round 1 is all questions about being stuck inside, like we have been for the last year. And it was nice that we are sponsored by the Car Auto Group for round 1 tonight.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we have 10 questions
10
coming
questions
at
about
you.
the inside. So
let's get this show started.
have your round 1 form open. Have your team all ready to go.
Use the same email address that you used to register so that your score syncs up with your team name on the scoreboard.
Yep.
And here we go. Question 1. The sale of chicks at the Decorah hatchery started in 1928. What was the last year that you could purchase live chicks? Be within 3 years for 1 point. Get it exactly right for a bonus point. I am going to start a 1-minute timer. You will see over the course of the night that I'm only somewhat accurate in remembering to start a 1-minute timer.
It's true.
I often forget, and then Eric shames me horribly.
Shame.
Shame, shame,
Yeah.
shame.
The shame bell from Game of Thrones.
Yup, indeed.
Don't make me get the bell.
Okay. We got 30 seconds left. The chick hatchery.
Do we know? I know the answer because I put it in the slide, but...
I would have been close. I'm not sure I would have been exactly right, but I think I would have been pretty darn close.
And just a reminder, we'll go through all 10 questions, and then you'll put in all your answers into the form, then you submit the form, we take a little break, and then we come back from the break, and we go over all the answers for round 1. We'll do some door prizes, and then we move on to round 2. So we'll go through all 10 of these questions for round 1, and then you get the answers after the break.
You betcha. Question number 2.
Question 2. How many locations has Maeve's Pizza had within Decorah city limits? We're talking physical addresses. How many different places, including the current one, has Maeve Pizza been within the Decorah city limits?
So we know their current Water Street location. It's possible that's the only place they've ever been. It's possible they've been 4,012 places, or it's possible it's someplace in between.
So counting the current location, how many places have they been in Decorah?
Yep. Well, look, our stream quality improved
Oh yeah, now it says it's excellent.
because it decided that it was going to do enough kilobytes per second.
I guess. I don't know.
Mm.
We even restarted your computer and
I know.
restarted the router.
We did it all.
And we turned off all the other smart devices in our home so it wouldn't be sucking any phantom bandwidth.
Ooh, that's a made-up technical term.
No,
if
it's
I've
not.
ever heard.
That's real.
I know it is.
That's what I work in IT now. Like, I know these things.
I know you do. He talks a good game.
I'm convincing.
All right, question number 3. This is one of my favorite
This
questions.
is so fun to research.
The Steyr Opera House in the Hotel Wynn has had many uses over the years, before being renovated in 1997. Which one of these was not one of the uses? That means that 3 of these things
Three of
really
these are
happened
true.
at the Steyr Opera House.
One of them is not true.
A roller skating event, a bowling alley, a video arcade, or being used as a wrestling arena.
I don't think anybody wants to imagine me in a wrestling arena.
I mean...
Maybe me more than you, though.
Right.
Run
away! Run away!
Ah!
Yeah, no. Nope, I would not do well wrestling.
What?
You're going to hear chirps and squawks tonight because our cats decide sometimes that they want to join a live stream trivia event. Katya is right here next to us.
What are you
sitting
doing?
on a footstool and trying her darndest to roll herself off so she can look wounded and sad, and then Eric might hold her so she can be on screen.
She's a screen hog, so she'll be on the screen at some point. You'll get to see it.
Absolutely. Yep.
But we try not to antagonize her, because then she just kind of sits there and behaves.
Yeah. But Nadia and Katya are cats that sometimes make themselves known.
Yes.
She heard her name.
Meow.
Good gracious.
Did you set a timer?
I did.
Oh.
I was just checking it.
Is it almost done?
It is almost done. And it's time for question 4.
Ta-da! Stanley Engineered Fasteners here in Decorah produced over 1.3 billion fasteners so aka screws and bolts, for customers in the year 2020. Stanley is able to produce fasteners in a wide range of sizes for a wide range of products.
And thank you to Stanley Engineered Fasteners for being a local tune
Yes.
sponsor tonight.
So here's the question about them tonight. Which of these does not have a Stanley fastener that's made by Stanley? Is it a Harley-Davidson motorcycle? Is it a Motorola two-way radio? Is it a Leatherman tool? Is it the lighting panels in the Atlanta Falcon Stadium? Is it a Polaris outdoor recreational vehicle? The light is in my face. And then or a Pella double hung window. All of these things have a Stanley fastener in them except one. So we want to know which one doesn't have a Stanley fastener.
That's a lot
within it.
of
That's
Stanley
a lot of
fastener products.
That's a lot of cool things that are touched by something that's made in Decorah.
Yeah. Pretty amazing.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, I now remember which one it is. Yeah, I had to think. I was like, which one is it again?
That's also more choices than we normally have for a multiple choice question. I think until the final round, that's the most choices you have to select between.
Most questions, if there's a multiple choice, it's only 4. But this one, they had lots of. What? Do you need to tell people what it is?
She does. Here is Katya. She is just an adorable kitten who wants to be the center of attention always. She is 15 years old and we still refer to her as a kitten.
She's a kitten.
Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Meow.
You come in here? Okay. There we go. Yeah. You needed some attention, huh? We did ridiculous things like go for a walk at the same time, so there was no...
Yeah, we left the house for an hour today and they freaked out.
Oh my, it was something. All right, here we are. Question number 5. This question comes to us from Vesterheim, and thank you to Vesterheim for sponsoring one of tonight's virtual door prizes. Hi, Vesterheim staff, I know you're playing. What was this grinder used for? Was it for grain, potatoes, coffee, or fish?
Fish grinder.
So many choices. It's an interesting looking object, and I'm super curious about how it actually works.
Because it looks like most of the are literally inner workings. So like what's inside that makes it work. Meow.
Oh, Zach is saying thanks Starlink for our better internet connection, and Drea is saying thank you Internet Fairies. Yeah, we didn't say this, but the chat is kind of like a 1990s AOL chat
it's
room
totally fun.
where you can be chatting about something with somebody you've never actually met in person before. It often turns into a pun fest. It's a good time. Carrie's wondering if anybody else is disturbed by the idea of ground fish.
Carrie, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, a fish grinder? I don't know. It's weird. Uh-oh.
All right.
What does this mean,
no
Andrew?
question on the screen because we've got ourselves a video coming at ya. So here we go with the Car Auto Group.
Hi, this is Kelly Batchelder from Car Auto Group. What does the KAR in Car Auto Group stand for?
So again, what does the KAR of Car Auto Group stand for? You want to give them their choices?
Yes. Is it for karma? Is it for cool and rad? Is it for kick back and relax? Or is it for the owners' names, Kelly and Randy? And thank you again, Kelly, for the video and Car Auto Group for sponsoring this round of trivia tonight. So again, does it stand for karma, cool and rad, kick back and relax, or Kelly and Randy? I think it stands for Katya and relatives.
That was not one of the choices.
That's the choice that I just made up.
Well, you're going to have to choose one of the ones on the screen, friends.
If you want the points. You could choose that one, it just wouldn't give you any points.
Okay.
Now you're covered in cat hair.
It's a true story. I was so pristine and ready for tonight. Oh well, at least we've got a drink from Ruby out.
We've got drinks. We're good.
Have adult juice box, will travel. Or actually, we'll stay at home.
Stay at home and relax.
Yes, indeed.
And have a bunch of friends playing trivia with us.
Mm-hmm. There are more than 150 people playing tonight on the teams, which is very cool.
Approximately 158 to be exact.
Oh, well, that is in fact more than 100.
The power of spreadsheets.
Question number 7.
It's time for question number 7.
We have 3 of these lighted stars at our house. I
Do we?
love them. Yep. One upstairs and one
Yeah, we do have
downstairs
3 of
and
them.
another one downstairs. This lighted star is handmade by Gallery of Top's owner Mike Klein in Decorah. Mike, you do good work. These stars are common in homes throughout Scandinavia where they hang year-round to welcome friends. True or false? The name for the star is Omnipolo Mazzarin.
Is that true or false? Is that the name of the star? Or is it
Omnipolo
not?
Mazzarin.
That is the question.
Benji, that sounds vile.
What?
He just suggested in the chat, he asked, you mean you didn't get extra ground fish in your sweet greens juice tonight?
No, I did not, Benji. Gross.
Ooh.
Let me look at the... I gotta do this. No, mine doesn't have fish in it. Maybe you got a special one, Benji. They knew it was just for you.
Ground fish coming your way.
I bet you could add ground fish or like some anchovy paste or something. Also gross.
I mean, I don't know what to say other than welcome and ew. All right, that would be the timer going off, so we
Yes.
are going to send you into question number 8.
Question number 8. Sugar Bowl in Decorah. Nathan Todd, the owner of Sugar Bowl Ice Cream, graduated from Luther College in 2009 with a degree in which of these areas? Does he have a degree in music ed? Is it physical education, Scandinavian studies, or biology? And they just opened their brand new location in Fayette, so congrats.
Like this week.
Yeah, like just this last weekend they opened
Amazing.
in Fayette. So congrats to Sugar Bowl, Nathan and Brittany, for opening their new location.
From one location to 3, and it feels
Yeah.
like the blink of an eye.
Yeah, because they're at the Landing
hmm
Market here is their second location, and now in Fayette is
Yep.
their third location.
Pretty exciting. What's Ross saying? I'm pretty sure Bergdorf had a fish grinder from the Adams Seed Company. Oh.
What you doing today? Just grinding the fish. Gross.
Carrie.
I'm very glad it wasn't just me.
Amazing. Seems like we're hearing from Carrie and Megan that it's a pretty quiet night in the email so far, so hopefully
That means
everybody's
we're all doing our job, right?
navigating the answer forms fine so far. We will give you a tip that when it comes time to submit your forms in a little bit, it sometimes puts a reCAPTCHA way up at the top. So scroll up and down, make sure you actually get to the thanks for submitting that form thing. You've still got 2 questions, but it's better to have the heads up early rather than late.
Yes.
Question number 9, Impact Coffee, deliciousness downtown.
Yes.
The Impact Coffee branding is based on A, spilled coffee,
Oops.
B, owner Sean Brown's love for the Nickelodeon game show called Double Dare.
Oh yeah, all the green slime on Double Dare.
C, the pressure brewing method for espresso.
It's true, it's brewed with pressurized water.
It is, you used to be a barista.
I used to be a barista.
Or D, the 470 million year old meteorite crater where Decorah now sits. The branding is based on one of those 4 things.
Which one of those is true?
Mm-hmm.
3 are false, 1 is true. Or 1 is just more true than the other 3.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like all of them, but one of them was the inspiration.
Yes.
Oh,
I feel like Benji and Ross could just have their own little sideshow on,
seriously.
on our chat every week.
Uh-huh. Hey guys, it's the Benji and Ross show.
But just in this little tiny box on the side.
Great big flavor, itty bitty size.
Great big trivia. Itty bitty commentary.
Oh, I am glad the Chamber found a way to do the gala this year, even
Me
though we
too.
couldn't
This has
gather
been-
together.
It was a lot of fun planning with Jessica and her team.
Mm-hmm. Question number 10.
Question number 10, last question of round 1. True or false, the downtown space, which is 102 West Water Street, pictured here, which currently serves as the Get Up, was once home to Woolworth and JCPenney's. Is that true or false?
Your time starts now.
You make the decision.
Only you can decide.
Only you can prevent forest fires, and if this true or false is true or false.
Yep, it sounds right, or nope, not so much. We'll find out.
Dun dun dun.
All right, so in a little bit here, we're going to send you off to break. And, oh, Johanna, vile. Don't you all grind your lutefisk?
Obviously, Johanna does.
Wowza.
Gross.
Horrifying.
Yuck.
At break, refill your drinks with another juice box from the fridge that you got from Rubiot.
Watch
Or
the slides go
crack
by.
open another bottle of Sweetgrass from Route 43, because I do know the right number. Or,
It's also sitting right here, so you can just...
it's true. Or you can just relax and enjoy, and maybe click onto the Chamber website and make a donation to help keep that fabulous organization open.
Yes.
All right, you can go ahead and submit your answers. Don't forget to look for the reCAPTCHA, and we'll see you in around 10 minutes for round number 2. Bye!
Bye.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
I have to tell you all that when
The music
I
stopped.
heard John and Eric's
Yeah.
tracks for the first time, I got teary-eyed. It has been so long since I've heard them play together. Like, sitting on the couch the morning
Yeah.
when I opened those files for the first time, it was just like, oh,
And I walked in, I was like, "Are you okay?"
that's right. We used to go see people
We
do
used to-
things like this.
yeah.
And hearing them play new tracks together, it's just so great. So,
Yeah.
thank you to the Local Tunes sponsors. Thank you to John and Eric for doing the recording. And thank you to all of you for playing tonight.
Yeah.
Taking a look at the scoreboard, we had a range there. Nobody had a perfect 10. We had an 8 in the mix, a couple 7s, a whole bunch of 6, 5, 4, 3. So, lots of room for a come from behind in the next round.
Mm-hmm.
It is time now for some door prizes, and
Door
I've got to find the list
prizes.
because we used, was it random.org?
Yeah, if you just type in Google, just random number generator, you give them so we took all the teams and they're on a spreadsheet, and so we just listed 2 through how many there were, and it just generated the first 9 numbers, and that's how we chose the door prizes tonight.
All right, so I have email addresses for the teams, and I happen to know the 3 for this first set. I know what team they're associated with, but we will try and get the team names filled into our little spreadsheet here before round 2 and 3. But door prize time. We have from Vesterheim Museum and Folk Art School 2 admissions to the museum, a coffee mug, and a bag of Vesterheim roast coffee. And that is going to Shammy DeLong and team.
The Scots.
Way
that's the
to
name.
go. Also, shout out to Autumn.
Hey,
playing
Autumn.
From way up in St. Paul. We miss you, Autumn. All right. Then, thank you to Vesterheim, also, I should say
Yes.
that. And thank you to the Hatchery, because they donated outdoor research face mask, a Quality Chick t-shirt, a Silipint insulated pint glass, and a Driftless sticker. And those things are going to Lily Jensen's team. Shout out to Lily in Bluffton. Whoop whoop!
Lily, yay!
So your team gets that magical pack. And a huge thank you also to the Quilting Cave. There's a 60 by 70 inch blue Lux cuddle throw blanket, Lux. And the blanket was made by former chamber director Christina. So hi, Christina.
Shout out to
Thank
Christina.
you. And the UCC team won.
Yay!
So, to
Some like it hot.
some like it hot.
We love those funny team names.
Prizes can be picked up from the chamber office between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. on weekdays. Prizes can also be mailed to you if you don't live in the Decorah area, but I think those 3 teams all do.
Yeah.
So,
And we'll remind you of that throughout the night. So we'll have door prizes in between all the rounds.
yep. Shall we go through the answers?
Yes, we shall.
All right. The Hatchery stopped selling live chicks the last time you could get them. Hi, Max. Hi, Carson.
Hi, Mr. E.
Stopped selling live chicks in 2009. Mapes has had 4 total locations. Do you have the locations where they are?
I do. First location was where Dr. Galing's chiropractor office is. The second one was in the Oneota Professional Building downtown. Third was inside the Hotel Winneshiek for 1 year after the fire. And then the fourth is the current location where they moved to in 1978.
Absolutely.
That's what we got from
The Chamber.
Mabes Incorporated. No, it says it's from
Oh,
Steve. Yeah.
look at that. Cool. And Hotel Wynn's Steyr Opera House has been used as a wrestling arena. It has been used for roller skating, and it has been used as a bowling alley. It has never been a video arcade. The least destructive of the choices was the correct choice. My mind nearly melted when I read that.
That was really funny when we said that.
And Stanley
Or when we
Fas-
found that,
Right.
on the website.
And Stanley fasteners have been used in all of those amazing things except Pella double hung windows.
Yep.
Come on, Pella. What you got?
Yeah, what are
Call Stanley.
Decorah fasteners not good enough for you? Whatever.
Hoping they'll call you soon. All right. The grinder was not used for
The
fish.
grinder was used for potatoes to
Eric's
make lefse.
twin sister and her husband are tuning in from Arizona
Yes,
to
they
watch
are
the live
watching
stream
from
tonight.
Phoenix tonight.
And they texted, ground fish, what the
Ew.
ever living series of symbols.
Explicatives.
Car Auto Group stands for Kelly and Randy, and
Yep.
it is not the Omnipolo Mazzarine.
Mazzarine.
It is actually the Cushley Star. Cushley means cozy.
Yes,
So, and they
They-
give such a warm, cozy light.
they do.
Yep, and we have
Yes,
one
nice.
hanging in the window of the Lego room at our house. We
Hmm.
have one hanging in the dining
In
room.
the dining room, and then one in the picture window in the living room in
Yep.
the front of the house.
Absolutely. Nathan Todd.
He was a PE major.
What?
Yeah.
So amazing.
And then Impact, 70 million year old crater in that where
Mhm.
Decorah sits right now. And the last one is True, where the getup is used to be where Woolworths and JCPenney's, and it also used to be the Darling drugstore and the Hallmark store as well.
Yep.
And it was the JCPenney building before they moved into that last location on the corner
Yep.
where Impact is now.
Yep. And there are some people asking questions about the 2009. We went with the number on their website for 2009.
Yes.
It's the last year they sold live chicks that they hatched at the hatchery. So that's where we got that. Lots of these facts are coming from the businesses themselves. So just keeping you posted on what's going on behind the scenes with
Yes.
Megan, Carey, and Mike. Fabulous humans all.
And Carrie.
We said Megan, Carey, and Mike.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Carrie. Carrie
And
too.
Carrie, Carrie.
Carrie, we love you.
Okay, thank God it wasn't fish.
True, very true. I'm sure that they had some sort of contraption for fish. Benji and Ross can back me up.
I'm sure. However, it was not that grinder.
But that's not the grinder we were looking for. That type of...
Troubleshooting questions
Yes.
and concerns about scoring your answers to tonight's questions can be emailed to courtyardcellartrivia@gmail.com. Please contest a point by question 5. It's possible that we missed a checkbox next to a correct answer. So if you are looking at the email in your inbox that says you have 7 correct answers and you're looking at those 7 and you know that those 7 were the correct ones that we just talked through, and then you're looking at your score and it says 6, shoot us an email. Let us know.
Yep.
Carrie
Let us
and Mike
know.
can jump on the scoreboard and take a look at what we missed. It happens from time to time.
It does, because there's only...
We aim for perfection,
Yes.
and yet... All right. Shall we?
Shall we move on?
Round 2. Reminder, tonight's event, premier event sponsor is Decorah
Yes.
Bank and Trust. Thank you to
you.
Decorah Bank and Trust.
They're like...
They support everything.
Yeah, and literally they are the cornerstone of downtown, and
Yep.
they're the cornerstone of, business and economy, and, wherewithal of
Our house
Decorah.
mortgage is through them.
Yes.
We love them.
Our car loan is through them.
It's true.
All our bank accounts are there. The trivia bank account is there.
It's true. All right, stuck at home. It is a feeling we have all felt in the last year, and now we get to
very-
answer some questions about it. Hopefully,
Very true.
this last year of training has gotten you well qualified to answer these questions. You want to do question 1, or shall I?
No, you do. You do the odds and I do the evens.
Because I'm an odd duck.
Well,
Spawn and Rose is
I didn't say it out loud.
Spawn and Rose is a local lumber company. Is more of the world's timber production from hardwood or softwood trees. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
gotta love a Friday night trivia game.
And we had regular trivia last night.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to work tomorrow.
Hey, I get to work tomorrow.
Get to work tomorrow. I'm going to watch some basketball and do some laundry.
Yep, I get to be part of a cool class tomorrow and see it happen. It's telling us that we have a low bitrate stream again. I'm sorry about that if we're looking choppy, but we are doing our best to optimize our stream, blah, 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 blah. Ooh, Fromm is saying baby ducks also. Wow.
Huh. Who knew?
I did not know that the hatchery had baby ducks. That is fascinating.
That's brand new information for some of us.
Mm-hmm. Is a baby duck called a chick Or is it, because a gosling is a goose.
A duckling.
A duckling! Make way for ducklings! Come on, Ellingson. You've seen the statue in Boston.
Seriously.
Okay. So that was your 1 minute. Hardwood or softwood?
It's a 50-50 chance on this one.
Mm-hmm. I was wrong when I guessed.
You were?
You were right.
Oh, I don't even remember.
It was weeks ago.
Yeah, we've been
We've been
writing
working
these
behind the
questions for a long
scenes
time.
with Jessica.
Question number 2. Red Roxy Quilt Company supplies everything you need to make a quilt. Which of the following terms is not a quilting term? Is it log cabin? Is it trapunto? Is it 9-patch? Or is it aperture? All of those are quilting terms except one of them. Choose the one that is not a quilting term. Would this be a good time to talk about the quilt that's behind us?
This would be a great time to talk about the quilt that's behind us. Every week at Trivia, we have a different quilt behind us. And all of the quilts, we are now at week 51 of online Trivia.
Yeah, and this next week will be our 1-year anniversary.
We will hit week 52 of doing Trivia online.
Next Thursday.
And all the weeks have been different quilts that have been made by my dad, Mike Ellingson. He's amazing. They moved to Decorah from Minnesota about a year and a half ago.
Mhm.
And he's a pretty epic quilter. He's made 298 quilts in the last 30 years. 80 of them in the last 4 years. And this one has 12 wedges around. Each point of the star has a wedge on each side. And if you start down here, it goes January, February, March, April, May, June, July, blah, 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 blah. It's a calendar.
Calendar quilt.
And if you track the trees, like is it September? Yep, September
Yep.
tree all of a sudden has autumn
Fall
leaves. We've got spring
Spring,
flowers happening. And the sky also changes to match the weather of the month. It is a beautiful quilt.
The 12 months, the 4 seasons.
We felt like year-round houses, that'd be a good choice for the Chamber Gala.
Downtown.
Because it's our happy little town.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. Oh, Megan, I just thought you miscapitalized matters. You were saying Modders like Modders Ballroom in the chat.
Oh.
That is a terrible
And
pun.
Modders, the former owners of the hatchery.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Sorry, we're a little slow today. It's Friday. We've had a long week. That was truly funny.
Okay.
That was a
Question
good pun.
3.
Question number 3.
Lots of folks have picked up knitting while they've been stuck at home, and Blue Hair Knittery has hooked them up. Which of these is the term for ripping out stitches you've already knitted? Every knitter's worst nightmare.
Oh,
Is it bobbling, frogging, purling, or skeiner? Start timer. Look at that. I think I've started to timer every question. Up top, yo.
good job.
I'm seeing lovely, delightful comments about my dad's quilt, and I agree. It is a gorgeous quilt.
It is.
And my dad teaches quilt classes sometimes at Red Roxy, and there are patterns of his that are sold at Red Roxy.
Yep,
He is the 2021 State Quilter of the Year for the state of Minnesota. He was selected before they moved to Decorah. We think he's kind of a big deal. We're pretty proud.
Yes.
My dad, Mike.
And we
have beautiful quilts.
we have like 20 of them?
No.
15?
Yeah. Our most recent quilt was gifted to us at Christmas, and it's this beautiful red and white star with holly.
What's a snowflake? Where's the star?
It's 8 points, so it's a star.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Snowflakes are
star.
6.
Yes, I know.
That is one of the things for my dad. Snowflakes have 6 points. Do not bring him a 4-point snowflake. Do not call an 8-point star a snowflake. No,
Yeah.
no. Snowflakes have 6 points.
Our most recent quilt is a Christmas quilt, and it was on
It's beautiful.
our couch for the holiday season.
Question 4.
Question number 4. A lot of people have been stress baking during the pandemic.
What's there been to stress about?
What?
What?
Stress? According to the New York Times, what type of bread is the most common during the pandemic because it doesn't require yeast? What kind of bread?
Yeast was hard to
Yeah.
find.
So
It's
we're looking for the type of bread that has been the most common during the pandemic because it doesn't require yeast. And yes, we know there are a lot of breads that don't require yeast, but we want to know the specific type that the New York Times named the most common type of bread because it doesn't require yeast.
I'm still not over the Motters pun. Putting it in the chat. Ay. I started a timer again.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Oh,
I'm pulling up round 2 forms.
Checking it out.
Just so I can have it
making
ready
sure
to go.
everything is ready for
Yep.
grading.
Because round 1 is all finalized now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that closed, and now I've got round 2 up, so we can start grading that as soon as we're done.
And we are hitting question number 5.
Question 5.
While we're on the topic of baking, how many tablespoons are in 1 cup? Not teaspoons, tablespoons.
Tablespoons.
Big T tablespoon.
Table.
TBSP.
Spoon.
Also, cheers.
I'm almost empty. I'm ready for my second one.
If only there were another adult juice box provided by Rubiat and Dietz.
Thanks, Rubiat and Dietz. Ooh la la!
I'm gonna hold your computer
Yeah,
and
let's
phone
not
far, far away because we're not gonna have an
Mike's
on-air
My expensive electronics.
mule disaster.
Mule-tastrophe.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, did I not break the seal?
You can pull from the other side. Other side.
Oh no, I got it. Never mind.
Other side. My arm is
I feel like
tired.
everyone's watching me.
They are. But they can't actually see what's
They
happening.
can't see what's
'cause it's down below.
happening. It's on the table.
I'm awkwardly holding devices. Eric is now the proud owner of one delicious new drink. Show him what you've got, Eric. Ooh. Delicious. All within one question's time. Question 6.
Question number 6. In addition to selling coffee by the cup, both Impact Coffee and Magpie Coffee House sell coffee you can brew at home. According to Taste of Home and most other people, is there more caffeine in a cup of light roast coffee or dark roast coffee? So which has more caffeine, light roast coffee or dark roast coffee?
And yes, it's true. You can find articles that contest this fact and say, it's kind of the same. When there's an article that says it's one way or the other, it's mostly this way, and we are talking about the Taste of Home seal of approval.
Yep.
So,
and most baristas you talk to will explain
correct,
this.
absolutely.
Because there's a scientific reason why
Yep.
one has more
It
and one does not.
Does explain why I twit my way through the day. I had
No, we don't need to go
such
on that.
a sad moment on Wednesday. I was on my way to a 7:30 a.m. Zoom meeting for a nonprofit that I'm part of. And it was 7:20, and I pressed my French press of coffee, and I moved it over onto the counter in a place where I don't normally put it, and as I turned to grab the cream from the fridge, I knocked it off. The sound of shattering glass and splattering coffee grounds and coffee. And then we live in an old house, so the floorboards aren't... I mean, they're not airtight.
No.
So then I stood
they're
in the
100
kitchen,
years
and I was
old.
like, is it raining? No.
No.
It's raining coffee
Into
through
the
the kitchen floor,
basement.
into the basement, onto the exercise mat. To say Eric was less than pleased with me when I needed help cleaning up is an understatement.
Because I
he
was still sleeping.
Sound asleep.
Ugh.
Question 7.
Anyway.
Which Golden Girls character said, "We not only took care of our old people, we revered them, honored them, put them on a pedestal." Of course, that's how we got to be the broken hip capital of the Midwest. Was that Blanche, Rose, Dorothy, or Sophia? Who said that? I agree from use a glass. That's why.
Brian doesn't like this round.
He doesn't like being stuck inside.
No, he's an outdoor person. He's a biologist. Like
Round 3 is for Brian.
Uh-huh.
Oh. So fun.
Yes.
I'm excited to watch the scores come in on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the scoreboard reconfigure
Yeah, the
itself.
scoreboard's gonna be like,
Woo!
it's like those fancy flip signs like at the airports in Europe.
Oh, yeah, and the
where they're
train
like
stations.
Yeah, those are fun. I saw one of those on a website the other day.
You did?
Yes. It was like a little mini one that you could have at your desk.
Whoa!
And you could there's an app that goes with it and you could program it.
That's amazing. All right, some of you already got the sneak peek into question number 8.
Question number 8. Cardboard Robot, which we were just at today,
We were.
encourages arts and crafts with fun stuff and found items. What U.S. cereal company started using cardboard boxes in the 1890s? They're one of the first companies in the United States to start using cardboard.
And the reason you got a sneak peek was because I clicked the mouse too fast. There's no
Happens.
cheating. It's just Andrew being click happy.
Yes.
Yipper dipper doo.
I'm excited to try this one later.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I want to try it now.
You open it?
Mm-hmm. Steph knows which state she's from. What? Ooh. That is very bright. That is good. Thanks, Route 43.
Whoa!
Right? Like, that packs a punch.
It's tingly.
It's so good.
It's fresh.
It tastes like spring.
It's like they took everything in the co-op and blended it together.
But made it taste good.
Yeah.
All right.
Mmm.
Question number 9. Did I catch a niner in there? Finding ways to exercise indoors during COVID has meant a huge spike in exercise. It's meant the Spice Girls attack. It's meant
That's
a
not
huge
what it
spike
said.
in exercise equipment
I
sales.
almost spit out my tree.
What is the name of the popular new smart stationary biking option? Oh my goodness. Hi, Kitten.
Hi, kitty.
How are you? Yeah. Has it been an exciting hour without us? Meow. So many things to tell us. Meow.
Come on.
Yeah, come on up, sweet pea. Yep. Eric, will hold you.
Come here.
Yeah. Oh, so happy.
Did you finish reading the question, actually?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good.
Also, it's on the screen.
Hi, Barbara.
Cardbot!
Cardboard robot.
Oh, spicy.
What do you think, Katya?
So many texts. There's stuff going on behind the scenes. Oakley dokley. Well, hi, kitten. Are you coming to me now? Okay. That was the end of time. So I'm going to send us to question 10, and then
Question
we'll do some
number 10.
petting and face scratching.
Which of these fictional characters is not from Iowa?
Not from Iowa.
So all of them are from Iowa except one. Is it Clint Barton, who is Marvel's Hawkeye? Is it Captain James T. Kirk of Star Trek? Is it Radar O'Reilly from MASH? Or is it Fozzie Bear from The Muppets? All of these characters are from Iowa, have some sort of hometown associated with Iowa, except which one? Hawkeye, Captain Kirk, Radar, or Fozzie Bear?
Those are famous characters.
Those are all famous characters, yeah.
And none of them are played by Ashton Kutcher, who is also from
Who's
Iowa.
also from Iowa, yes. And there's another one. I'm not going to give it away until we talk about the answers, but I was surprised.
I knew exactly where you were going with this.
What?
Also, my colleague Josh, right now, there is one of these 4 answers, and I will not say which one, but there is a hard core, solid piece of knowledge coming from my colleague Josh to the team that he's playing on, because one of these shows is his show, all caps.
Oh. Yeah.
And it might or might not be the show that's name is all caps. Okay.
That's the end of question 10 and
That
the end of
is-
round 2.
So you can submit your answers. We'll see you in around 10 minutes for round 3. Refill your drinks, donate to the chamber,
Yes.
go to the bathroom, give your brain a break. Good
Confer
luck.
with your team.
We'll see you soon.
See ya. Welcome back. Hello.
That was a high-scoring round, y'all.
Yeah, a lot of people did better in this round than they did in the first round.
We had 8s, 9s, 10s all over the place. That was fun.
Tens across the board.
We also have a couple testy, but this is also maybe. So we're gonna answer some questions about the answers.
Yes. Are we gonna do? We gotta do.
But
the
first,
door
we're gonna
prizes.
do our door prizes.
But first,
But wait, there's more.
there's more.
Hamill Jewelers is donating a Pulsar brand Gentleman's two-tone bracelet watch.
Yes.
And that is going to Tate Kurt's team.
Yay! Congrats,
Way to
Tate and
go!
their
That's exciting.
Team.
And let's see. The heirloom.
Ooh, the pedicure.
Mm-hmm. Donated a pedicure, and that is going to Britta Nelson's team.
Britta.
Woot woot.
Woot.
And Seed Savers Exchange, Gathering Memoir of a Seed Saver, the Family Garden Collection. So you get both the book and a collection of seeds that you can plant.
Mm-hmm.
And that goes to Belva W's team. So, this is going to be very exciting.
Yes.
We will tell you again how to get those prizes. You can pick them up from the chamber between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. And they can also be mailed to you if you don't live in the Decorah area. I forgot to say, Seed Savers Exchange, their visitor center is open for in-person business. Apparently, seed orders online are taking a month.
To get
so
processed, yeah.
you may want to do a fully masked in-person shop. You may want to call in an order and have them walk it out to you in the car. Online orders are going to take you a little bit longer, and you might want to be starting those seeds sooner. So,
And they have them at the co-op, too.
it's true. You can get them at the
Yeah.
co-op.
Limited supply at the co-op, but then they have almost full selection there at the visitor center, so that they told us to tell you to stop on by.
Yes. Verdad.
Yes.
Okay, so
Dun, da, da, da.
80% of lumber sold is softwood. I was so unbelievably wrong when I said hardwood. Amazing. And aperture is actually a photography term.
Yes.
Frogging is when you unknit your knits.
Mm-hmm.
Undo your knitted stitches.
Unstitch.
Uh-huh. And
Pull
sourdough was the answer, and we are only taking sourdough. We are not taking quick breads, banana bread, because the New York Times was referenced in the question, and they were obsessed with sourdough being the bread of the pandemic.
Many articles throughout the past year about sourdough, especially in the beginning,
Yep.
because so many people couldn't get yeast to make regular bread, so then they turned to sourdough and starters and trading starters with people.
Yep.
And they did this whole slew of articles
Yep.
about
So-
sourdough bread.
If we hadn't said New York Times, we would have given you credit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. We don't mean to be heartbreakers, but apparently we are. 16 tablespoons in a cup.
There is 16 tablespoons a cup.
There are 16 tablespoons in a cup.
And light roast coffee has more caffeine than dark roast coffee.
This is why I twitch, because I like the lighter roast. I don't like it when it tastes even a hint of burned.
Because the longer you roast the coffee, the more caffeine actually burns out of the coffee bean. So the lighter roast has more caffeine left in the bean.
Unagi.
Oh,
Salmon
smart.
skin roll.
So, when you go to coffee school, like I had to when I was a barista,
Back in the day.
back in the day.
When I met ya.
Yes.
Rose
So-
Nyland is the golden girl.
Yes. She's talking about St. Olaf, Minnesota, her fictional town. And Kellogg's is a cereal company that started using cardboard boxes for their cereal. Peloton is the famous spicy bike.
I'm so excited though, everybody. Everybody pick up your drinks.
Yes.
Cheers to someone on your team. Cheers to the webcam that you're chatting with people on, because that was our first social of the night.
Peloton. Everyone got that one
Every
right.
single team got that right.
So it's a social.
Cheers to collective knowledge. Take a drink, y'all. Well done. And Fozzie Bear.
Fozzie Bear was the one fictional character in that list that is not from Iowa. But you know what? On the Wikipedia page for Miss Piggy, says her hometown is in Iowa.
I know. Yeah, she's on the list of famous characters from Iowa, but not Fozzie Bear.
Not Fozzie.
Can I go back to the quilting question for a minute?
Yes, you can, because we can show them.
Joel thinks that we should have an aperture quilt block, and I totally agree. That would be amazing.
That would be cool.
Like, to have a quilt pattern named Aperture and have it all be, like, cameras and black and whites and Polaroids and blah, 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 blah. That
Or
would
like
be
some
super
sort of
cool.
like geometric, like scientific,
Whoa.
like
the
measuring,
rotating lenses
yeah.
going in. That could be super cool. But trapunto was the other super popular answer because it is a term that is less common, but it is definitely a quilting term.
Yes.
A trapunto quilting technique is when you take something like this red star here and you don't quite sew it all the way shut and you shove a ton of quilt batting in there and then stitch it shut so it's like it pops up off
Makes
the
it look
quilt.
three-dimensional.
And if you're doing an all-white quilt, you can choose brightly dyed quilt batting and stuff it under, and you get like this electric pastel that's glowing through. It's so cool.
Didn't somebody have like a light behind theirs one time at like your dad's quilt show or something?
No, but they use the like neon battings.
Yeah, they use colored battings and then
Yep.
white topper and white bottomer, and
Yep,
then
yep, yep,
you
yep.
can see through it. Yeah, it's
Oh.
just another. It's a three-dimensional design technique in quilting.
Also, Zach Fromm, what does low score get? Shame, shame, shame. Just kidding.
No.
Just kidding. I can only do it because I know him and love him.
Because it's Zach.
All right. So that's your answers from round two.
Round two.
Reminder, troubleshooting questions and concerns about scoring or answers to tonight's questions can be emailed to courtyardcellartrivia@gmail.com. Please contest a point by question 5 of the following round. I am going to do a shout out. It's about this time in the night on normal trivia nights when people have had enough to drink that they forget their social graces. Megan, Carrie, and Mike are lovely, amazing humans. Be kind to them even if you disagree with their answers. Make sure you say, thanks so much, because we love them and we could not do trivia without them. So
Yes.
please be nice to them. Customer service is hard enough.
It's true.
Okay, that's all. Moving on.
Moving on. Round number 3, sponsored by JB Holland Construction. Thank you so much for sponsoring this round tonight, because theme for round 3 is outside.
And
Round 1
construction
was
projects often happen outside.
and round 1 was inside. And round 2 was
Stuck at home!
stuck in the house. And so now we're going to be outside. Enjoying the fresh air.
Enjoying this amazing place where we
And
live.
our phones are just exploding.
Okay, there's a lot of behind-the-scenes texting happening right now. We are going to go to question number 1. Which of these names is not an heirloom tomato available for purchase from Seed Savers Exchange? The black cherry, black tula, black trim, and black valentine. Did you know that one of the things that a friend of ours who used to work at Seed Savers, you did know because you've heard me say this, did you know? One of our friends used to work at Seed Savers, and they said one of the most common things is people walking in being like, I've got this thing. Can I exchange it for some seeds?
Nope. It's just the name of the company.
You can buy seeds from them. They also do, there's a whole exchange system, but that is a different thing. If you go to the visitor center, you're going to purchase the seeds, and the visitor center is open for purchases right now. Right, Cindy?
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Yep, sure did.
But all of those are tomato kinds of tomatoes, except one of them, which is not a tomato. But is it the black cherry, the black tula, the black trim, or the black valentine?
It's one of them.
Which one is it?
Carrie wants to insert a gif of a majestic hair flip, which makes me think of Lizzo. Hair toss, check my nails. Baby, how you feel? Feeling good as hell. Oh, guess what I didn't do?
You didn't set a timer.
Ah! 2 perfect rounds in round 3. I start with a failure, everybody.
Fail. Did you transfer the no signs? Can you put that up there?
Oh, did I?
I don't know. Maybe you didn't.
I didn't.
Okay.
Nope. Sometimes on regular trivia, we have gifs that pop up with like flashing no signs
our
over our
faces,
faces when
yeah.
I fail or when Eric says something ridiculous and I decide to cancel him. All right, we're going to decide that that's a minute-ish.
I think it's actually been more than a minute.
Okay,
So.
we're moving on to question 2 then.
Question number 2. The Luther Bell has become a favorite selfie, or like we like to call it on campus, a belfie, spot for alums and current students. True or false? The Luther Bell hanging on campus right now is the same bell that hung in main number 1, building main number 2, and the Preuss Gymnasium when they each burned down. True or false?
Richtig oder nicht?
Oder nicht.
Guess what I did?
You started a timer.
It's a true story. Oh, Fromm still loves me. What did I do that made him not love me? Where are his chickens?
I don't
What?
know.
What did I miss?
I think maybe when you were talking about having to be mean about not giving someone
Oh.
points.
Also, I shamed
Oh yeah,
him.
Shame.
Okay. Good.
Jawohl.
This is a tricky one
It is a tricky one.
because it's either true or it's false.
You got a 50-50 chance here, folks. All right. Round 2 is done. I can close that one.
Yep. Carrie and Megan and Mike are on it.
They are on it. And round 3 is all multiple choice, so it grades itself.
Yeah.
That way we get to the final round quicker, because then we don't have to worry about grading.
Yeah,
round
it'll
2.
say see you in around 10 minutes, but it'll be less than 10
It'll be
minutes.
less than 10 minutes.
All right, question 3. Pulpit Rock Brewing Company. We love the Espinosas. Gets its name from the iconic Pulpit Rock located on Highway 52. Now for the question. True or false? A cliff in Rogaland County, Norway is named Preikestolen,
Preikestolen.
which means Pulpit Rock in English.
True or false?
Vesterheim staff, I'm hoping you're getting this one right.
We'd hope so.
Shame if you don't. I'm so loud.
You are really loud.
I'm so
But
very
she's
loud.
still sleeping.
Yeah, the cat would normally be climbing on Eric's shoulders
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point because she likes to sit up there like a
Like a parrot.
parrot. Yep,
But she's just
just
sleeping.
dozing,
She's dozing in her little kitty bed.
having a snoozer. We still got 20 more seconds on question number 3.
True or false?
My shame is too loud,
isn't it? It is a little loud because I am sitting right next to you. No. Shush.
Is that a more appropriate volume?
That was a more appropriate volume, yes.
My parents worked hard to get me close to socially acceptable. Question number 4 is coming at you right now.
Question number 4. The Upper Iowa River attracts thousands of visitors each year who enjoy its iconic limestone bluffs, high-quality fishing experience, and paddling opportunities, as seen by Jessica's video earlier tonight. Its beauty has been recognized at national level, including a nomination for Wild and Scenic River. Ooh. Now for the question, because there wasn't enough room on one slide. So I had to make a second slide. In what decade did Congress pass the Wild and Scenic River Act? Was it the 40s, the 1950s, the 1960s, or the 1970s? Choose a decade.
Jessica is asking, where is the joy and jubilation about the prizes in the chat? Because she says the Lux Cuddle Blanket is for royalty and she's not giving it up.
We were going to send it to the Queen Mom, but...
Sorry, Jessica. Somebody else won it. You are going to go ahead and have to give that up to...
Is that Bella? No, it was the...
that one's
the
going to the
quilting.
UCC.
Oh, that's the UCC church team.
Sorry, Jessica. Wah, wah.
Some like it hot at the UCC.
Yeah, but thank you to the Vesterheim Museum and Folk Art Museum. Thank you to the Hatchery. Thank you to the Quilting Cave. Thank you to Hanold Jewelers and the Heirloom. And to Seed Savers. But wait, there's more. 3 more sponsors coming at you later.
There's 3 more.
Oakley dokley.
Benji wants to know if the blanket is sitting in the kayak right now.
Can I just say, the kayak will return.
Yeah, there's more kayak videos where that came
It's
from.
my favorite thing, and I've never heard Eric laugh as hard as he did the first time he watched this. It's not true. I've heard him laugh harder 2 or 3 times. It's right up there. It's
in the top 5 of funniest things I've ever seen.
We love this video. Question 5. There are 3 species of trout found in Northeast Iowa. Is it species or species?
I think both is correct.
Species. Which of them is
Species.
only one that's native? Rainbow, brown, or brook?
All 3 of them are in the Upper Iowa River
Yeah.
and surrounding area, but only one of them is native.
2 were introduced. 1 is
Yes.
native to the area.
Do 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 do.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Dancing to the music that I know is coming later.
To the kayak music. I mean, when the kazoos come in. It's amazing.
Don't give it away.
Okay. Secret. Spoiler alert, it wasn't recorded by Eric and John. This music is different.
And it's so funny.
Oh!
The video overall.
Timer done. Question 6.
Question number 6. There are 2 eagles' nests in Decorah area that can be watched live. The North Nest is located on the private land and is home to Mr. North and DNF. The more famous Decorah eagles have a nest at Decorah's trout hatchery. What are the famous Decorah eagles at Decorah's trout hatchery named? Is it A, Mom and DM2? Is it B, DF4 and Dad? Is it C, DF4 and DM2? Or is it D, Mom and Dad? These are your official names that the Raptor Center, I guess, technically named them. Or maybe the Iowa Department of Natural Resources.
Somebody who knows more than us is going to put the answer
Somebody
in the chat.
officially named them, and we got the
I'm
names
sure the
from
Iowa
them.
DNR is naming something. I don't know.
Anyway, we have the official names, and you have to choose them.
People like my Kushley kayak. Benji might name his next bar the Kushley kayak.
I think it's just called Kushlig. Because also in Welsh, Kush means hug.
We learned that on a show we were watching earlier.
Yeah.
We've been watching
Oh, neat.
a lot of British television.
A lot of British television, yeah, and that was.
We
just
made
to
our
me-
way through lots of American television that made us laugh and feel better about the world. So then we moved on to other English-speaking countries that had video content.
We
had
ran
not
out of
yet
American
consumed.
TVs, so we had to move on to the UK.
It's only kind of an exaggeration. There's been a lot of screen time in 2020.
Yeah.
Question
And
7.
2021.
Yeah, Decorah's parks are one of the things that draw visitors to town each year. What is Decorah's newest park named? Is it Carlson Park, Noble Park, Oneota Park, or Winneshiek Park? Timer is started.
One of those is the newest park in Decorah. The other are not.
Ah.
Lily
Good
assured me
work.
that she will be claiming the door prize on behalf of Viking.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Woot to the woot. To the woot, 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 woot.
Woot woot. We still have 3 more prizes to give
We
out.
do. And the grand prize. There's so many
The
prizes.
$500.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, there's not another grant? Like,
There's
I
3
thought
more
you
door
meant-
prizes plus the trivia prize.
I thought you meant there was another one besides the 500. I was like, no, there's not. Was I not in a
You
meeting
also
that...
get a small island located shortly off the coast of Decorah.
Decorah.
You get Goose Island.
You get Goose Island in the middle of the Upper Iowa, which is basically a sandbar.
You actually don't get that. We do
No.
not have.
We have no
have no
authority
gifting
over
rights for
that.
Question number 8, and it's blank because
You know what that means?
you're gonna get to see somebody other than us.
There's
and
a video.
You're so excited about
There's
it.
a video coming up.
Hi there, I'm Bill Holland with JB Holland Construction. This is a Cat D6 dozer. How many D6 dozers does JB Holland own?
We are so grateful to JB Holland for sponsoring this round.
Thank
How
you,
many
JB Holland.
Cat D6 dozers do they own? 1, 3, 13, or 31? Hey, guess what? All of those numbers are made of 1 and 3.
It's like we planned it.
What?
One of those is correct. The other 3 are not correct.
I am guessing that while this is not information that we know, there are people playing tonight that
I
absolutely
bet
know this
somebody
information.
knows.
I mean, this is the chamber crowd. These people know their Decorah stuff.
My cousin runs a cat dealership in Texas.
It's true. And your other cousin works for Caterpillar, right? As an engineer?
Yeah, he's a engineer for and designer for Caterpillar, and their headquarters in Peoria.
Now, let's not get Eric started on the family tree, because then we're going to get into Abraham Lincoln, and we're going to get into Henry VIII, and we're going to, the list is long and real.
It's craziness. But if you watch every week, there's usually something that's somehow attached to my family.
But his Aunt Judy is a genealogy maven, and she has done tons of research, so they know all kinds of things about them way back.
Abraham Lincoln's my first cousin 4 times removed.
Also, the timer is done, which means it's time for question 9.
Ta-da!
Turducken.
Question number 9.
Northeast Iowa is home to many native plant species. The spring ephemeral with white blossoms. Pictured here. Ephemeral is such a good word. The spring ephemeral with white blossoms pictured here is called what? Hepatica, bloodroot, Dutchman's breeches, or trillium.
Those are all cool words.
They are such cool words. I think they're all real plants too.
Yes. Jessica gave us this question.
She was worried it was going to be too easy, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, I could guess 4 times and still get it wrong.
Yeah.
Good.
But it is one of those is correct. The other 3 are other plant varieties that may or may not be in Northeast Iowa.
I am also going to say, I bet more people know this than just
I
Jessica.
bet a lot of you out there
I bet
actually
this
know
is just a blind
this.
spot for Andrew.
Yeah. What? Andrew doesn't know about wildlife plants?
What? Mm-hmm.
Surprise.
True story. Grin.
Grin.
Also, I started a timer, and it's almost up. What? I know.
Oh my gosh, that means there's only one more question left.
That's crazy. Well, and final.
Plus, besides final, yeah.
Question 10!
The Klein Brewery beer vaults pictured here were constructed in 1857 by Diederik Odeken for beer storage.
That is older than Luther College.
Yeah, like
Can we just
before
realize
Luther.
that Decorah had beer before Luther?
There's a brewery,
Wow!
even Decorah was founded, right around that same time.
I mean, that's mind-blowing to me. Okay, I'll let you finish the
the
question.
largest interior chamber was more than 60 feet long, and fresh spring water from what nearby source supplied the water through wooden troughs and pipes? Is it Malanafe Springs? I always say that wrong.
No, yeah, that was right.
Seaver Springs, Dunning Springs, or Twin Springs? Which of the springs in Decorah fed through the brewery vaults and kept the beer cold and made the beer?
I'm guessing they used the water from the springs, too.
Oh, I'm sure they did, yeah.
This was brand new information to me. It's so cool.
If somebody wants to open another brewery, they should call it Klein Brewery and
It might be trademarked.
well, maybe they might have been sold to somebody else who owns the rights to it now.
Hashtag Decorah Brews. You are right, Drea. Hashtag.
Oh, and I realized that Klein is spelled differently in the picture
Oh!
than it is in the slide.
Well, we can fix that
We can fix that
quick.
Ooh, you guys are looking behind the scenes at our Google Slides document. We can just fix it quick. And then re-present.
Ta-da!
There we go. Spelled
What?
right. That's a cool print, though.
It is. Yeah, Jessica, you're going to have to tell us more about this, because this was a Jessica
Yeah,
discovery.
she supplied this question to us, too.
We've got delicious beer in Decorah, but I did not know we had this kind of history of beer in
Yeah,
Decorah.
who knew a brewery was right there?
Amazing.
Right there by the river.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Time's up.
Mm-hmm.
Submit your answers for round 3, and then as soon as you see your score on the scoreboard, you can go ahead and submit your wagers. You can wager any or all of your points.
Yep. So
And the
anywhere
category
from...
for the final round will be Decorah Area Chamber of Commerce. You
Yes.
could possibly have as many as 31, but I don't think anybody has higher than 28 total possible.
No one's
points.
gotten a true perfect score, so everybody's going to have less than
Someplace
31
less than 30.
points.
Yep.
So you get to wager any or all of your points, so don't wager more than your actual score. You're only allowed to wager your total points or less.
Yep. And we'll check them against the scoreboard, and then we'll come back for answers. We'll give you a little more time to submit wagers in case there's some questions,
Yep.
but we'll see you real soon. Submit your answers, then submit your wagers, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
I'm Bill Holland with JB Holland Construction. This is a cat.
Andrew has a technical fail.
Oh.
I was so
okay.
close to having a glitch-free night tonight. Bah. Okay. So, welcome back.
Welcome back.
You submitted your answers.
Yeah.
Lots
so-
of you submitted your wagers already. Good work. We're going to take a look at the scores. Tell me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any perfect scores?
No.
Wow. So
Eights.
round 3 had some stumpers.
8s and 7s
Okay.
were the highest scores for round 3.
6s and 5s in the mix?
6s and 5s
Great.
in the mix. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So, door prizes.
Door prizes.
We have a gnome from Heavenly Made, and they just moved to a new location.
They are
on
in the new West.
the old
music,
West music,
or the
the
old West- yes.
old Kephardts.
Yes.
126 East Water Street, across the street from tonight's premier event sponsor,
Yes.
Decorah Bank and Trust. There's a gnome that's gonna go to the team. Jay Thompson.
Putnam
Woo-woo!
Law.
Putnam Law. You're getting a gnome. It's awesome. And we have Deets. It's a new app that's coming to town.
Yes.
And you know more about it than I do. Is that true?
I read about it in. There's something in DecorahNews.com about it, and it was a app that was developed in Cedar Rapids, and it was used for college kids, like at University of Iowa and some of the private schools
Yep.
in Cedar Rapids, to find out more about things that were off campus and more local establishments that aren't chain restaurants, basically.
Super cool.
And so it gives them discounts and incentives to come to those local establishments, and you get like points within the app every time you check in at one of those places or use a coupon for some of those places, and then you can redeem those coupons and points for gift cards, I think.
I
for
feel
some of
like
those
this
places.
is something we need to install
Yeah.
on our phones because we are a big local business. Okay.
Oh yeah, we're spinning right now.
Reconnection!
Oh, there we go.
Successful! Woo! Okay, so a brief moment of buffering, but Karen O'Pattison, you win 2 local-to-local t-shirts and 2 face masks from Deets.
Drea says if you download the app and come to the chamber, you get some free swag.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I love free swag.
Drea, sign me up.
2 tickets to the 2021 Driftless Yoga Festival. This is a huge
This is a big prize. It's worth a lot.
It's worth a lot. It's 3 days. It's big prize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
I was looking on the website.
right?
It is a scaled ticket price based on your income level and your comfort level and can you afford food or not and all of that. But can I just say, Laurie is doing amazing things.
Yeah.
She is using yoga to change the world. Everybody loves Laurie. And if you don't love Laurie, I'm sorry.
Get out.
You need
No,
to.
just
No,
kidding.
you need to because she's great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And shout out to the Inspired team.
Yeah.
Inspired Magazine, you win the Driftless Yoga Festival 2 tickets.
Benji and Aaron, yay!
It's big.
That's huge.
It's big cash money. Also, big yoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that,
Prizes can be
that's
picked
all the
up
prizes,
from the
right?
chamber office between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Well, it's all the prizes except the grand
Except for
prize.
the big prize.
If you don't live locally, they can also mail them to you.
Yes.
So
Just
be in touch
contact-
with the chamber.
Contact the chamber if you have any questions.
Yep. Round 3 answers. The Black Valentine is a green bean.
Yep, all the rest of them were tomatoes, but the Black Valentine is actually a green bean plant. And for number 2, it was false. The Luther bell, it's not the same bell that was in all those buildings. They had a new bell forged for Maine. And then when it burnt down, then they put a new bell. No, actually, the bell made it through the gymnasium, and when the gymnasium burnt down in 1963, that bell melted, and what was left of it, they salvaged and they made like little mini bells out of them and sold them as
What?
like little trinkets. Yeah, so you could have somebody out there might have one of these at their house. So it's like a
We
little.
need to find one as an ornament for my Christmas tree.
It's like a little shard of the original Luther bell, but it is a new bell, so it's bell 2 that is on campus
How
right now.
amazing would that be as a Christmas ornament? If you have one that you don't want,
Yeah, let us know, or even if you just send us a picture of it.
Yeah,
because
we
we'd
would
just
love
love
to
to
see
see
it.
a
That's true.
picture of it.
we would love to see a picture.
Yeah.
We don't need to have it.
Don't need to have.
I mean,
that.
we want it, but
Yeah. Anyway.
it is true. Pulpit Rock Brewing Company does indeed get its name from the iconic Pulpit Rock located along 52, and Pulpit Rock along 52 shares its name with the cliff in Rogaland County, Norway. Preikestolen!
Yes.
So that's exciting.
And the Wild and Scenic River Act was enacted in the 1960s.
Brook trout are native, and Mom and DM2 are the eagles. It is a funny pairing of names.
Yeah, why didn't they just name it Mom and Dad? Or like Mom 1 and Dad 1 or something like that. They didn't ask me, so that's why.
I wonder if it's Decorah male 2 and Mom?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm super
Then why
curious.
doesn't the mom get a name? Sorry.
DF4? I don't know.
I'm
It's Mom and DM2.
Anyway.
According to the people who know things.
Question number 7. Carlson Park is the newest park in Decorah. The other park names were fake. We made them up.
We did.
We did.
But
So
they would be great park
they
names.
would be great park names.
So if you have an enormous parcel of land that you wanted to donate to the
Yeah.
Parks Department, that'd be a good set of 3 options.
We're all
for
about
names.
marketing and naming things for people. So just call and ask us if you have an idea.
JB Holland, sponsors for the round, have 13
They have
D6
13
dozers.
dozers.
13, that's a lot of dozers.
That's a lot of dozers.
And Bloodroot is the
What's the
amazing
name of
plant.
the ephemeral plant?
And Dunning's Spring.
Yes. You can still see remnants, like in the little mini parking lot at Dunning Springs, right across from that parking lot. There's a little remnants of those brewery sites.
Yep, indeed. We are getting chats from Megan that Black Crim is the name of the tomato. Black Trim. It looks like the spell check on our computer went
I wonder if it
wrong.
auto-corrected to trim.
So we are going to give you credit.
And a lot of people said black trim. Look at all those scores.
So if you said Black Trim and you've already submitted your wager, just submit it again with the right amount of points. We're going to go ahead and honor the newest wager that you submit. Once again, your category for final is the Decorah Area Chamber of Commerce. And we will be back with you soon. We're going to sort out the scoreboard. We're going to let you submit your wagers.
I'm fixing all the black trims right now.
Yep. Let's say in about 2 minutes, we're going to come back. And you should have your wager in by then, because Eric is solving it right now. And I think Megan and Carrie are also solving things. So hopefully you're not double solving.
Oh, I'm going to add a lot of points to people now.
Whee! You get a point, and you get a point, and you get a... Everybody gets points!
Thanks, Oprah. There.
Okay.
Anybody who had black trim, I just added a point.
We are going to go ahead and send you back to break just briefly. And yeah, we'll see you real soon. Okay, bye.
back, friends.
We have looked, we have deleted the old wagers, we have inserted the new wagers. We are ready for fun.
Yes. There's only one wager in for every team. Took out the extras. Everyone got their points. It's all good.
It's all ready.
It's all good.
So we're going to go ahead and move on to the final question because it is 10 o'clock and we said we'd be done at 10 o'clock. And guess what? It's going to be 10:15. Sorry.
It's a little late. It's the gala. We're having fun.
Go to bed, Carson. Go to bed, Max.
Max and Carson go to bed.
Sorry. You can't stay up past 10. 15 individuals on the Decorah Area Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors are professionals and community changemakers who work in a variety of sectors. They dedicate their time, energy, and talent to the Chamber's mission and to our business community.
It's true.
Thank you, board members.
Yes.
We are grateful. Now for your question.
Match the faces with the names of the members of the DACC Board of Directors. If you get, there's 15 total. If you get 8 or more correct, you get your full wager added to your score. If you get 10 or more correct, you get your wager plus a bonus point. If you get 12 or more, you get the wager plus 2 bonus points. And if you get all 15 names matched up with the correct picture, you get your wager plus 3 bonus points.
3 bonus points.
Yes!
Here are their pictures. We're going to take our faces out of the way so you can see
take-
all of them.
Take us off.
You can
There we
still
go.
hear our voices briefly.
Yes.
It is currently 10:01. We are going to say that we are closing the final answer form at 10:06.
So you get 5 minutes to choose a name out of each of the drop-down menus in the final form to match the faces with the names.
Yep.
And some of these people are playing tonight, so they better get their own face right.
The form is open, so you have until 10:06 p.m. Apple time to get your wagers submitted. On your marks, get set,
Go!
We have had several requests in the email for more time. This is a lot of things to sort out. It is officially 10:06 on our computer, but we're going to give you until 10:10 to get this going.
4 more minutes.
4 more minutes. Good luck. Welcome back.
Welcome back, friends.
This is very exciting. The winners are in.
The winners are decided. But
We
we're not going
have
to tell you yet.
Diane, Kim, Bob, Joe, and John, Lori, Julia, Mark, Lisa, Cindy, Sarah, Scott, Randy, Shannon, and Peggy. If you don't know these 15 people, you should get to know them. They do amazing things for this town. We are so lucky There are small towns across the Midwest that are struggling, and in large part because of the Chamber of Commerce here in Decorah. We are an amazing place to be.
Yeah, and if you don't know one of them, maybe they'll nominate you to be on the board the next time.
Absolutely. Okay,
Shall we?
let's do this thing.
Dun, 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 dun.
The winners are grand prize sponsored by Hacker Nelson and Company and Farm Bureau Financial Services.
Thank you for sponsoring the grand prize tonight. Hacker Nelson and Farm Bureau Financial
Third
Services.
place, you were close. Good try.
It was all by within 1 or 2
Best
points.
Tribe staff! Shout out to Mr. Hahn.
Good job, third place, Vesterheim.
Second place. They were in a tie going in.
They missed it by 1 point.
So blanket hot.
Whew, it's hot in here. It's hot.
So hot. Party people, you win the grand prize.
You are the big
500
winners
chamber
tonight.
dollars and 1 week of free trivia registration. We love all of you. Thank you to all of tonight's sponsors, including tonight's event premier sponsor, Decorah Bank and Trust
Yes,
Company.
thank you for everyone who donated a prize, everyone who helped sponsor, especially Decorah Bank and Trust. We couldn't do it without you, and with Jessica and her great team, we are so glad to be a part of this. If you enjoyed playing trivia with us tonight, we do this every Thursday night from our
Right
studio
here.
in our own house.
You can see more quilts. You can see more cats.
Yeah,
you can
you
have
see
more
more
questions.
8 o'clock every Thursday night.
You've
Central
already been to the
Time.
website, triviacc.com.
Here in Decorah.
Click the star, bookmark.
Yep.
Click the subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes. And even if you just want to watch and don't want to play it, you can do that too. That's free.
True
But
story.
if you want to play, there's a fee every week, but go ahead, pay the
We
fee.
adore you. Thank you for playing. Thank you for sponsoring the chamber.
Yes. That's
And
the whole
have
reason we're here tonight.
A fabulous night.
And get ready to
All right,
laugh.
y'all. It's kayak time.